Hey guys, it's me, Swank Ivy, and I'm back with another Letters to an Asexual. This one comes from the comments field of my video Asexual Bingo, and this lovely gentleman had this to say to me. People who use YouTube and the internet to express themselves clearly aren't what they think they are. If you were, you wouldn't need a third-party medium to express yourself comfortably. You'd just stop giving a shit what people think and walk down the street being yourself. Grow up! Get off the internet and get out of your fucking house if you're so lonely. Sorry to be harsh, but it's reality. Go find somebody like-minded. They might live around the corner for all you know. Go outside. That's very odd, isn't it? Like, if you see somebody doing something on the internet, it means they're hiding. And apparently if I announce that I'm asexual on the internet, I just must not be aware of somebody like-minded living next... What is his point, anyway? Okay, so I answered him with this. Are you talking to me? I'm not by any stretch of the imagination lonely, at all. Does what I'm saying bother you so much that you feel obligated to say things you think are harsh to shut me up? Your comment is pretty much incoherent. How does using a computer to make a video about a topic I care about indicate I'm lonely and can't express myself? I seem to be expressing myself fine. You should form an actual argument before you go trying to shame people you don't even know. You got that, guys? I have trouble expressing myself. So, he comes back with some irrelevant advice for me. It does, if you can't do the same thing in public without the computer. Harsh? I was being polite. If you can't comfortably express yourself without a medium to hide behind your immediate reaction, then you can't express yourself comfortably. If you really want to take it so personally as to get this defensive, label my message as shaming you when I'm clearly trying to empower you, even if I'm being a little harsh in the wording, then my point is valid. Go outside, stop fearing. I don't even know what to say sometimes to people like this. Oh, my message wasn't harsh, except I used the word fucking and shit in my first message to a stranger. So, anyway, another thing I think is really odd is that, when you defend something that you care about, people like this label it as defensive. It's like you also deny things that are not true, so I don't know what it is with people like this using the word defensive incorrectly like that. So, no, I'm not in denial. Okay, some more. This is my answer to this guy. Why do you think I'm not doing the same thing in public? I've been interviewed on live broadcasts, as well as represented asexuality in a documentary film that's being shown across the country, just for starters, and if this subject comes up in person with my friends, I'm probably the least shy person on the planet. I don't know what your agenda is in pretending I'm hiding behind a computer just because you've seen a video I did on a computer, but you should really do your homework. I really wish I'd had, like, more space to respond to him, but, you know, in YouTube comments, if you start posting a bunch of comments to somebody, you start to look like you're getting too involved and stuff, so I had to learn how to be concise. I'm not very good at that. But, seriously, like, very few people have the amount of experience in the media that I have talking about asexuality. Since this conversation, I went to a conference and represented asexuality in front of, you know, an entire room with unscripted question and answer sessions and whatnot. I really think I've made a pretty good case for not being too uncomfortable and not hiding behind a medium. So, anyway, it's very odd. So, he switched gears in his next comment, trying to find, obviously, some kind of, like, way to mock me. And this is what he posted. He says, "So how old are you exactly? Most people's hormones, like sexual hormones, will not finish developing until their late 20s or early 30s, especially women." Yeah, you guessed it. Yeah, now I'm asexual, you know, not because I'm a fearful person and I'm afraid to go outside, but because I'm a child. Yeah, okay. Here's my response, and keep in mind this was a couple of years ago. It'd be a good idea to watch videos before you comment on them. I explicitly discussed my age in this video, since a lot of people mistake me for much younger than I am. I'm 33 years old. I'm 35 now, by the way, in the present. I could be president, so yeah, I'm not a child. Why are you flailing all over YouTube, telling me to go outside repeatedly? Exactly. I'm a normal adult with a job, and an ordinary, if busy, social life. So, perhaps you have me confused with someone else, or you're just confused in general? That's kind of what it sounds like. So, anyway, I don't really care for, like, the introversion shaming that he did, and, like, the suggestion that if you don't have a job, or that you like to stay to yourself, then that's some kind of dysfunction or something. But, like, you know, again, I didn't really have a whole lot of space to go into detail about that, like, that those aren't the kinds of things that automatically make somebody something that you should mock or try to tough love them into finding happiness. This is obviously not about my happiness. So, anyway, so I guess the overall message that he wanted me to know is that I'm too uncomfortable to discuss this in real space, and I have to hide behind my computer. I'm afraid of people. I don't know that there might be a like-minded person, and I just am too immature to have developed proper hormones. So, you know, that is his vital message to me. So, anyway, I don't know where people come up with this stuff, but my YouTube comments are generally full of them. So you can certainly expect this series of letters to an asexual to go on indefinitely. Thanks for watching.